Hi crochet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stefania and today I'll be sharing inspiration for things you can make to give as gifts this holiday season. This year is flying by and before we know it, it'll be gift giving season. So as responsible crocheters who definitely think ahead, it's time to get started with our winter gift giving projects. I've combed through Ravelry looking for free patterns to serve as inspiration of what you can give to your loved ones this year. I started off with some larger projects like blankets, but I also included some smaller projects that won't take too much time in case you have to make a lot of them. If you like this kind of video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and turn on post notifications. That way, you'll be notified every time I release a new video. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the patterns. The first category I wanted to share is blankets. They normally take a bit more time, so it's great to get started now if you plan on giving one as a gift for this holiday season. First off is this Molly Waffle Blanket by Tony Lipsy. You can make this blanket any size you like, and the waffle stitch makes a beautiful texture. I especially like the colorway that she chose here, but you can of course make it whatever colors you like. Next is this Study of Snow Blanket by Michael Selleck. This blanket is a pretty straightforward square, but the difference in stitches creates this beautiful texture. I just want to rub my fingers along it. If you want to make a blanket that's not in a perfect rectangle, check out this Hygge Burst Hexie Blanket by Mallory Krall. I really love the opportunity to customize this blanket using a variety of colors, or even using up some of the scraps you have in your stash. You can easily piece together the hexagons in whatever shape blanket you like, and the stitch on the edge creates a lovely finishing detail. For a circular blanket, check out Spin Me Around by Catherine Bly. This blanket is quite beautiful, and the repeating stitch pattern makes it pretty straightforward to make. You can customize it to make it whatever size you like. Another circular blanket is this Flower Bouquet Blanket by Crochet Musings. You might have seen this blanket floating around online as it's quite eye-catching. If you like giving flowers as a gift, but want to give something that'll last a bit longer, this blanket is the perfect project for you to work on. This pattern mostly uses double crochet stitches, so it's pretty straightforward to make and doesn't take too much time to work up. Another viral blanket is this 6-Day Star Blanket by Betty McKnitt. Like all crochet projects, you can customize this with whatever colors you like. This blanket uses a variety of stitches, which creates this lovely texture. Although it's called a 6-day blanket, it might take you a little bit longer. But if you get started soon, you'll finish with plenty of time to spare. If you like the look of the star blanket, but are more drawn to the square or rectangular blankets, check out this Solstice Star by Helen Shrimpton. This pattern combines all the best things between a star blanket and a rectangular one. There's a variety of different stitches used here, so it may take a little bit more time to learn all of these stitches. But looking at these photos, it seems like that effort will be well worth it. The last blanket I thought I would share is this Sheepia's Festival of Lights Crochet Along by Jessica Weifel. If the person you're giving a gift to likes color, then this is definitely the project to make for them. It's a stunning blanket that uses not only many colors, but a variety of crochet stitches. This project may take you quite some time to make all the different components, but your efforts will be well worth it. Next up, I thought I would share some wall art. First is this Brain Teaser Blanket by Jelena Verhoff. Although it's called a blanket, this project is displayed as a wall hanging, both of which I think are great options. I was drawn to this project because of the optical illusion and the ability to customize it in a variety of different colors. Next is this Yin Yang Cats Love Mosaic Crochet by Sarka Baron. If you're looking to give a gift to the cat lover in your life, this might be a great option. There's lots of different cat mosaics on Ravelry, but I liked this one because of the yin-yang design and how peaceful the cats look. Another wall hanging that lets you practice your color changes is this Follow the Moon wall hanging by Divine Debris. Divine Debris has many wall hanging patterns on Ravelry, but I decided to show this one off because I liked the sun and moon motifs as well as the swirl in the center. For a more boho wall hanging, check out this Juniper wall hanging by Denny Sharp. I chose this wall hanging because of the straightforward stitches used and the zigzag pattern adds a nice element. Finally, I have these Monstera Leaves wall hanging by Ashley Shoemaker. This wall hanging is perfect for the plant lovers in your life and is a great way to add some green to a space. There's 4 different leaf sizes included in this pattern, so you can customize this wall hanging to make it however you like. Another category of projects that might take a bit longer to make is bags. This mosaic bucket bag by Rebecca Langford is a beautiful option to give as a gift. You will need to get some hardware for this project, but I chose this because I thought the mosaic stitches were really lovely and would look great no matter what colors you choose. This zigzag bag by Zines and Roger is quite an eye-catching piece. I really love the bright colors they used in this project, and it would be easy to customize using whatever colors you have on hand. You will need to source handles, a clasp, and some liner for this project, but that'll result in a really polished look. To work on your color changes, check out this Titan Tapestry crochet bag by Crochet 365 Knit 2. Although it's a pretty straightforward shape of a purse, I really enjoy the tapestry pattern that they made. The design kind of reminds me of an Escher painting. For a more unique shaped purse, check out this pigeon purse by Emma Manos. I really love the design of this bag and how unique of a shape it is. While some people have their issues with pigeons, I and many others recognize them for the lovely birds that they are. You will need to sew a zipper and lining into this purse, but it will result in this beautiful crossbody bag. The next category is scarves. While a lot of crafters start with making a simple scarf as one of their first projects, I thought I'd pick a couple that add a twist to this idea. First is the Kelly Bias scarf by Toni Lipsy. I think she chose really beautiful colors for this scarf, and the diagonal stitching adds a unique twist. Next is the Twisted Twin Cable Scarf by Alexandra Halsey. I haven't tried making any twisted cables myself, but it's a really classic knit look. This pattern will help you achieve this classic knit look using 2 crochet hooks. This Silver Darling scarf by I Need It Crochet is a unique twist on the scarf. Not only is it a triangular scarf, but the holes on one of the sides allows for a variety of different ways to wear this piece. Another triangular scarf is this Opposites Attract kerchief by Alexandra Tavel. This scarf seems like it'll work up pretty quickly, and you can customize it making the thickness of stripes that you like. This scarf looks like it would not only keep your neck warm in the cooler months, but would be light enough to help accessorize in the warmer times. Finally, I thought I would share this Picot triangle scarf by the Turtle Trunk. You might be noticing that I'm drawn to patterns that have a lot of texture in them, and this scarf fits that bill. The size is customizable, so you can make it perfect for the person you're gifting it to. While browsing Ravelry patterns, I also came across a number of shrugs that I thought would make lovely presents. First is this Eleanor sweater scarf by Hannah Cross. I thought this was a really fun concept, combining a sweater and a scarf. The whole project is one big rectangle, so it's also pretty straightforward to make. You can use this design as a cardigan, a shawl, a cowl, or a regular scarf. Another cozy looking option is this Twirling Cocoon by Linda Dean. I really love the design on the back of this piece, and it looks like it would be perfect to throw on whenever you feel like wearing a blanket. If you like that design but aren't brave enough to try out the pattern, check out this Juno Shrug by Michelle Costa. It has a similar wearable blanket kind of vibe, but with the ribbing it makes it a bit more accessible to make. This pattern includes instructions for a variety of sizes and looks like it would be super cozy and warm to wear. Finally, I have Cocoon by Yarnspirations Design Studio. This piece is made using 4 double crochet granny squares, and I really love the fun color blocking. In the theme of staying cozy and warm, I thought I would share a number of beanies that you could make as gifts. First is the Mesa Hat and Scarf by Toni Lipsy. I chose this pattern because it not only uses color in a really lovely way, but the thought of making a matching hat and scarf made it seem like a full gift set. For a more straightforward beanie, we have this basic back loop beanie by Ashley Schumacher. This beanie is pretty straightforward to make and can be customized in a number of sizes. If you want a beanie with a bit more detail, check out this bead stitch hat by Erica Dietz. I thought the different stitches in this hat create a really lovely texture, and the pom-pom adds a nice detail. For another fun textured beanie, check out the Twist to the Classic Beanie by Maureen's Shop. I really like the wavy look of this beanie, as it's something you don't see that often. Although it looks complicated, this pattern is appropriate for beginners, so you're sure to wow the person you're gifting it to. The last hat I thought I would share is this Showtime hat by Michael Selick. Using a variegated yarn for this project creates a lovely result, and again, I think it has a really nice looking texture. Apparently, one ball of yarn can make 2 hats, so you can quickly make them for the full family. To go along with the scarves and hats, I thought I would share some glove patterns. First up is the Dragon Scale Fingerless Gloves by the Yarnivore UK. I've seen this dragon scale stitch on a number of different patterns, and it never fails to impress me. I thought this would be a great gift for people who enjoy fantasy or who like going to the Ren Fair. For a more classic mitten, we have the Winter Wheat Stitch Flat Mittens by Brianna K Designs. As you can see, you can make these mittens in a variety of sizes, and this pattern is perfect for all skill levels. These mittens are worked as a flat piece and then sewn up on a single seam. For another fun fingerless glove option, I found these cat claw half-finger gloves by Zhao Shimai. These fingerless gloves are so cute that I wanted to make some for myself, so I went to check out the pattern. If you want to make these as well, just as a word of advice, the pattern link will take you to a YouTube video, and the written pattern is pinned in the comments section. The video itself is in Chinese, but there are English captions so you can follow along. Next up, we have the Kreisel Fingerless Gloves by Sybil R. I don't think I've seen fingerless gloves with this design before. The circular design really catches my eye. Finally, we have the Fingerless or Not gloves by Jill Wright. I chose this pattern because of the option to add the flaps over your fingers. I have a pair of mittens where the thumb has a flap, and it's a real game changer for being able to unlock and use your phone while still keeping your hands warm. The last category of gifts that I wanted to share are slippers. First up are the Fireside Crochet Slipper Boots by Jennifer Renaud. These slipper boots look really cozy to wear and look pretty straightforward to make as well. I love wearing slippers pretty much year-round, but especially in the winter time when the floors in the house start to get a little bit chillier. Next are the Sunday Slippers by Jess Copham. These slippers are pretty straightforward to make and still deliver a high impact. You will need to source some leather or other material for the sole of these slippers, or you can just skip them and crochet a piece instead. Next, I have the Magic Slippers by Crochet Dreams. These slippers are made by crocheting a flat rectangle and then folding and sewing them into a slipper shape. With such a straightforward process and the ability to make different size slippers, you can easily make a whole bunch of these. Finally, I thought these Whale Shark Slippers by Coca Kiko were too fun to not include on this list. Of course, bunny slippers are the standard in terms of animal-shaped slippers, but these whale shark slippers are a fun twist on that. They look pretty straightforward to make and very cozy and fun to wear. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you liked this kind of video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. I make new videos every week, including check-in videos, crochet tutorials, and other craft content. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of projects you'll be working on to give as gifts this year. Making someone a gift from your own 2 hands is a real act of love. I hope that whoever's receiving the handmade gifts that you're giving this holiday season recognize just how much love and effort went into them. Don't worry if your projects aren't perfect. They're perfect because you made them, and that's something that a machine just can't do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!